So as you guys know, I am a huge proponent on making not only the normal path for new Transcendence heroes, new hero, they turn them into a Transcendence hero the month later, that whole thing. But I'm a huge proponent on taking additional heroes, older heroes, especially fan favorites, like maybe, I almost said Queen because it was my favorite, King Barton, Bade, Sigmund. Old heroes like that people used to love to build, have cool art designs, have a pretty interesting kit as well, and just turn them into additional Transcendence heroes. I don't know how that could hurt the game, because then you have to still collect older heroes. There's more Transcendence heroes, which at this point you're not building all of them anyway. Back in the old days, like, you had to build Transcendence hero 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, otherwise you were going to be behind. Now you don't have to build every hero. It's more fitting whatever fits your account. And if we just have more options, why not? Because even on an account like mine, I don't have all the heroes. I don't need all the heroes. I need specific heroes, and I need ones that fit my team. So let's make more heroes. And you know what has been absolutely amazing? I saw it on Reddit last night. Witnessed Me has probably a first design that I think is really cool. It's concept art. We saw stuff very similar to this back when we had the Transcendence hero skin competition last year for anniversary. Not this year, but the year before that, I think it was, because this year was the monster design. But again, it took inspiration from something that was already in the game, which was the Fenrir, and made like a dark Fenrir version. Well, this does something similar, and this artwork is really cool for Sigmund. And let's jump right into it. Let's take a look at the concept art from Witness Me. I'm going to put a link to the actual thread if you guys want to leave feedback or tell them, hey, really awesome job, as the first thing in the description. So as you can see here on Reddit, again, Witness Me is the man right here. Transcendence hero Sigmund concept art. This thing looks amazing. If we just jump into it full screen here, we can actually go in. That's a little too close. Let's stick with about right here. I think that looks good. So Vanguard Paragon Sigmund. I love the design. It's like a steampunk version and everything. The Fortress faction was being overrun by the void creatures. Not even the wise Ormus foresaw this event. However, one man could not let these damn monsters run amok. Man, it's already better writing than like what we have in game. His task alone was to be the shield of the kingdom, the last knight, and the last of the illustrious lineage. Sigmund experienced firsthand that these creatures were more than capable of razing the kingdom to the ground. His shield proved to be quite fragile, and his lance not reaching far enough, or not reaching his target. His resolve alone could not protect the kingdom. He needed power to carry out his daunting task. Ancient armaments were found beneath the castle. It was what Sigmund desired. So again, Witness Me, server 114. If you guys play on that server, leave a comment down below. Let me know if he's someone you know on iOS. I love the little art signature here, but this guy looks amazing. So if we actually like zoom in, I love the color scheme too. Like, I feel like we don't get this like super bright green color enough, although it kind of looks a little weird with like the more matte, darker green color. But really cool art design. He's got a nice little aura here. He's got little touches for the artwork. I mean, it could definitely be spruced up a little bit, but it looks really cool. The shields look like they are literally powered by like molten lava, so it's almost like an Abyss hero built these or something, because they got like the steam coming out and everything. Looks like he's got something similar on the shoulders. This armor here literally reminds me of like World of Warcraft armor, to be honest. It looks really, really cool. I absolutely love it. I wish you would have posted a little bit more information, but I'm also intrigued to see what the comments have to say. Instant householder, instant buy skin, instant. Yeah, everybody seems to like it. So looks like if Asmodel the Dauntless got upgraded by Doom Terminator Vulcan. Yeah, I can see that, because I don't like the regular. I like the skin for Asmodel the Dauntless, the light looking one, but not the rest. Looks sick. I like the flavor text, also fantastic that we finally get a hero that didn't skip a leg day or level day. I think you meant skip leg day, because like, you notice how little itty bitty tiny legs are in this game? Like, they're so little. Finally one that's got some beefy thighs, mainly the calves. Everybody's like really goes crazy. It's not exactly steampunk exactly, it's unique, because it feels like it definitely it lives in the Idle Heroes universe, which I don't know if Idle Heroes has a name. I don't know, like a planet name. So wish they would do other heroes. King Barton, yeah, exactly. Of course. King Troll, absolutely awesome. I still can't believe how the shape language worked out so well. I wanted his helmet to be Spartan-like, but wasn't as good. Then I saw a frog mouth helm. That's interesting. I clicked it, combined that with the steampunk theme, and made the smoke look like a helmet's plume. Oh, I didn't actually notice that. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah. So he's kind of got that like mohawk look still similar, but he made the frilliness, because if you remember, the skin for him has like a very frilly one. He made like the smoke look like it was emanating above his head, which is really cool. This is just absolutely awesome. I love this thing. So I kind of want to think what his abilities would be like, though, because you guys know I love theory crafting and thinking about stuff like this. So as far as actual hero design for the Transcendence version, I mean, number one, he's still gotta have to be able to counterattack. He has to remove armor. He has to apply a burn, because that's pretty much the entire kit of the regular Sigmund. His base attack, 100% chance to reduce armor, burns the target for 4 rounds, increases self damage against burning targets. All those things sound like really good to have it on Transcendence hero, but make it even better, you know what I mean? Base stats aren't going to be there. When taking damage, increases self 15% of control immunity. That's something you don't really realize until you do game modes like Aspen Dungeon, where you're like, all of a sudden you're not CCing the enemy Sigmas anymore, and you're like, I wonder why. This right here gets control immunity. If attacked by enemies with armor lower than self, Sigmund will counterattack. That would be something really cool if we got like a super high powered armor Transcendence hero and have that scale up, because I think that's one thing. You know what? I think that's something that X levels does, right? Yeah, X levels actually give more armor, so it would actually make X levels kind of an important stat to focus on this type of hero as well. And then of course his active skill deals damage to 3 random enemies, reduces more armor, reduces their block, burns the target, all those things. Inflicts 1 layer of searing flame. 1 off damage will be triggered when stacked up 3 layers, so it's just like bonus damage. His kit already sounds like it would be very similar to a Transcendence heroes, just with like 5 more paragraphs on each one of them. I could see this searing flame being upgraded to a really strong version, like once it gets to a certain number of layers, it does like giant AoE damage, something like that. I would love to see this happen, because that's the other thing about this hero. It has one of the coolest skins in the game. However, you just never get to see it because nobody ever uses it. But if we scroll down somewhere down the bottom, oh, this skin is absolutely amazing. I love this. For the longest time in the old days, Red Lotus Knight was just so amazing. It just sucked because you didn't want to build Sigmund in the old days because he did nothing in PvP, and PvP was the end game of Idle Heroes way back in the day. However, nowadays a little different. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm a huge proponent on taking old heroes, even if it means getting more Transcendence heroes a year. Taking old ones, having really cool designs like this. Maybe DH Games needs to have a competition, and Witness Me can just, you know, throw this right into the competition right away. It'll be really cool. Maybe it'll happen. Or babe. Let's see you guys next time.